In January, I went to Ecuador to take Dad medication and cigarettes. And when I got there, I noticed everything was really brown and dry, and I was told the rainy season was late and it hadn't started yet. We also knew about wells that were on the property when we bought it. So I asked for a horse. I got a molly mule. I got a wooden saddle, and I got my helmet. And we organized a trip up to the wells. This is that story. There was a wagon train of vehicles and motorcycles, but I opted for a nice, relaxing ride. The wooden saddle was oddly comfortable, and my little molly mule was great. Before I knew it, we were there. See my motorcycle sitting by the tree?
Yeah.
She doesn't really like anybody.
4 on the floor, baby.
Hey, she did good.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it's more a mule than a horse.
There's a mule.
There's a mule. Yeah.
This is cool. A few minutes later, we took off on the trail and found the well. How big the field is.
¿Cuánto creen que ustedes tienen así de largo?
De ancho.
De ancho.
De ancho que tener unos 2 metros.
2 meters?
This way? This way? We need.
¿Cuánto?
¿Ah?
¿Cuánto será la salida?
Y aquí hasta afuera.
How do you know?
Hasta afuera, los hermanos.
No sale.
Sí.
No tunnel?
Sale, sí llega.
Is it a tunnel?
Solo que hay que hundarlo. Hay que hacerlo más hondo, hay que limpiar.
The thing, honey, is
2
we need to
kilómetros.
clean this.
¿Ah?
Más de 2 kilómetros.
We need to clean
2000 metros.
all this and try to
A ver, 1000
see
pongámosla estandarizada.
how big
Like
it is.
dig another hole
Pasado 2000.
Make a more big the hole.
Más de 2 metros más.
with some steps.
Yep.
Zoom.
Tómale la culebra que está ahí, mira.
Va a salir corriendo.
It's not that deep, and I go down there like it was a rope.
You say it's not too much deep.
Aquí está el pozo.
De profundidad tiene
Unos 5 metros.
We finished inspecting the wells and sat down for a picnic lunch at the trailhead before packing up and heading back down the mountain. This is actually kind of cool because this is my steed for the day. And I don't know her name, but I know it's Espanol. It's in Spanish. And we went up into the mountains back there to find the wells because there's no water. And apparently there's 2 underground springs on the property. So I went down there and up there, and all the workers rode their motorcycles with Diana, and Dad rode their motorcycles. And they brought me a caballo. When I asked for a horse, they say caballo. And they say they found me a horse. This is my donkey. And she's lovely. It's a girl, and she has been perfect. And see behind us, we're trying to help this little fella Who has sticks on her neck? Whoa. She has family. What are you doing? Back there. Check this out. Oh, they're waiting for us. We wait, we go. Okay, vamos. 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 I forgot. Thank you. Gracias, Don Jose. I not fast, not fast. Rapido, no. There's a Say hi, Diana. Hello, hello. Say hi, Byron. Hello. Later that afternoon, in the evening, just as the sun was setting, we went to the beach. We swam in the ocean. We played in the breakers. We had a wonderful dinner at a restaurant in Briseño. Then went back to the farm, watched a movie, and went to bed. Not before we planned our next adventure to Manta. One of my favorite things about Ecuador is how much they love 80s music. The next day we toured Manta. We drove through the city. We found the yacht club. We tried to get into the yacht club. We were not allowed into the yacht club. And we went down the road along the Pacific Ocean and we found a ship, a very strange ship, and an equally interesting ship's captain. Stay tuned. Electronics. That's fantastic. Right?
Nice.
The little boat.
Little boat.
That's hilarious. Oh, you're so cute. It's a trash bin here. Because that's an old steel ship.
Just only with this piece of wood?
No, all the legs.
Ah, this
And then what? Sorry. And then welded it.
one. So how much?
Yeah.
200.
Yeah. Right? Let me know what you find. Okay, Diana, tell us, what is this deal here?
They say this is an old boat, San Mateo Beach.
Yeah?
We invite you on board this ship with a history more than 100 years.
100 years, huh?
Wow.
Don't be left wondering.
This is a book, a art museum, and community cultural center. Nice.
Museum and community
Museum.
culture center. Cool. Who can resist an old ship and some stairs leading up to it? Of course we went. Hola. Buenas noches. Tarde, I mean.
Bueno, como tal, les voy a hacer un resumen en sí, el lugar en que se encuentran ahorita. Este de acá es el primer barco teatro del mundo. Como pueden ver allá, esta es toda la ruta que ha realizado en sus más de 30 años justamente como teatro. Este barco es tan especial que inclusive antes de ser utilizado como un teatro, participó en la Segunda Guerra Mundial como un buque de cargamento militar. Y como tal, al poseer más de 100 años, este barco inicialmente era un barco pesquero, de pesca de arrastre. Y posteriormente se convirtió en un barco de transporte público en Ámsterdam, por lo cual este barco es holandés. Si desean conocer muchísimo más sobre su historia, así como sus áreas, pueden hacerlo conmigo como guía museográfico, y también así mismo tener unas actividades dinámicas donde pueden interactuar con los disfraces, los pueden colocar, pueden irse a la capitanía donde está el timón y como tal, inclusive fingir que están navegando y entre otras cosas, por ejemplo, subirse hasta allá arriba del mástil.
Go ahead, tell us the story.
The ship, the captain bought a ship about 33 years ago in Holland.
Oh, wow.
So then he made first he wanted an opera ship from this. So but opera singers have a boat because he was stuck to sail. So he sailed to Russia, to Iceland as a theater. And the opera ship did not succeed. Then we made a ship of fools.
A ship to what?
A ship of fools.
A ship of fools.
Because fools don't need money.
Correct.
Fools don't get a cold.
Right.
So, and he made the ship of fools, and he sailed to the Mediterranean, all these places there.
Oh, okay.
It was with the theater. Then we came from Spain to Africa, and then he wanted to go to Australia with his ship.
Wow.
So we passed the Atlantic and then the Panama Canal. Yes.
You came through the Panama Canal?
And then we went to Ecuador and then the COVID.
COVID?
Yes.
That recent, huh?
We had to stop for a while, and then the captain got ill because he had to go to the hospital. And then he decided, now to Australia is a little bit far. It's not possible anymore. So there was a director of a theater company who told him there are a couple of theater groups in Ecuador, in Chile, in Honduras. They want to have a ship as a theater. So then he found this in Ecuador, and the mayor of Manta was very excited. So he
Yeah.
said, okay, you can take the ship on the beach.
Wow.
And then 4 years ago, the captain also paid when it goes on the beach.
Yes.
So it was a lot of exciting, very special. So then the ship came here on the beach, and the theater group was very happy to
have this. This is excellent. Now, how many people, how many crew with 10? Always in all of your journeys? Okay.
Rooms to sleep also.
Okay.
But
How long is the ship?
I don't know exactly. It's a long ship.
It is a long ship.
It was
Maybe
it was a herring ship.
Ah.
Probably.
Okay.
It was,
Well, thank you for opening it up and letting people see it. This is fantastic.
We can show you all the
We would
rooms
love
and,
that. Thank you.
yes.
What is your name, ma'am?
Maria.
Maria. I am Nicole.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
There's also,
This is Diana.
Nice to meet you.
there's also a dressing room down there, so we go and they will show everything in the dressing room.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's
You're
very
so
cool. Thank you.
Gracias.
Yes, gracias.
The captain is. It was a camp for a while. Then
Okay.
he's writing now letters.
Excellent. Fantastic. Well, we will thank you and we will go see everything. What is the name of this drink?
Hasta like the
Oh, it's named after this ship.
Yeah.
My boat needs its own name. Drink name. Bob on the Rocks.
Asar. Asar.
We came from World Game.
Woo! Ship of Fools. Do you like it?
I love it.
You like it a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This place is really fantastic.
Baño. Since 2007, the Humor Vida supports collective well-being through theater and art. It uses laughter and humor to connect with audiences in Ecuador and the world. It has organized festivals and cultural events to encourage non-violence, a culture of peace, human rights, and nature conservation. In January 2021, with the support of the Theater Embassy of Holland, the Azart Foundation of Amsterdam transferred control of Bokeh Azart to Cooperation Humor Wivedia. Likewise, the municipality of Manta gave its support to open the Ship Azart Ship of Fools to Community Cultural Center. Yeah, right. Look. Somebody is fascinated with dingalings. One dingaling, two dingaling, three dingaling. Let's read about him. El Capitan. This is his picture. I'll read to you. August Dirks was the captain of the Ship of Fools. He had an extravagant appearance. He wore the typical Dutch wooden clogs, dozens of bells hanging from his limbs, which did not stop ringing, and he always sported enormous plastic ears. His great adventure began in 1995 when he decided to buy an old boat to make his dream of building a traveling theater come true, a refuge for fool dreamers. So this is a pilot's cabin. Looks like the pilot berth. And as you see, we have seashells and
Chart table.
chart table. Yes. Charts. Wow. And this, of course, is all the drawers full of charts. And more contemporary electric radar screen, books. I suspect he probably slept up here a lot. He had lots of clogs.
Yeah, here's the studio.
This man had lots of clogs and he loved to wear clogs. These wooden shoes are also known as complins, dating their origins difficult because they were worn out where they were burned into the fireplace until, okay, the oldest Swedish shoe was found in the Neusen, I have to look that one up, guys, in Amsterdam and dates back to the year of 1232. These shoes were worn worn by farmers, factory workers, fishermen, artisans, etc. Its material prevented feet from being injured by pins, hooks, nails, etc. For a long time, clogs were considered ugly and negatively associated with working class footwear. Now they are one of the symbols of the Netherlands. More clogs, some binoculars, and his ears. Ears. All right, we are going to depart the pilot house. And then you come out the back, where I think we are doing some canopy repair. Hola! Windy day. Okay, it says here, power generated by steam and then oil allowed ships to become the most efficient method of transportation at the beginning of the 20th century. News and merchandise traveled at great speed in them. Furthermore, they allowed human mobility at speeds and distances never imagined. Boat Gazart was used for various purposes. It was used for fishing, it transported passengers, and during World War II, the German Navy used it to detect and destroy mines. Okay, this picture, I'm going to zoom in on the picture, and it says, Naragonia is an imaginary place where adventurous, foolish people, those who go against the current, live. It appears in an old book from 1459 titled The Ship of Fools, written by Sebastian Brandt. There it is described how hundreds of men and women were expelled from cities in Europe for not following social rules, whose punishment was to sail forever. That story inspired Boat Ozart Project, a vessel in which artists could rebel against the power of money and the rules of the market. Alright, so it says the sea is an open space that connects the entire planet. Cultures that grow around water are located in Manabi or Amsterdam. Societies of amphibious people who can inhabit land and water thrive there. Amphibian communities know the secrets of water, philosophies, belief, festivals, gastronomic and cultural traditions are born from this relationship with the ocean. Alright, this is the ship with the sails up. Captain August Dirks abandoned the idea of a conventional career to travel and see the world. Thanks to his command of 7 languages, he facilitated meeting people on different... Your ship is incredible. I was telling your wife, my name is Nicole. What is your name?
August.
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 September. Remember.
I know that thing.
I had no license in the beginning for about 5 years, and then I make a little mistakes in one of the canals in front.
Okay.
And then I decided to get quickly a license.
Ah, okay.
But that was such a ridiculous license.
Yeah.
It was like a multiple choice.
Did you start sailing young?
No,
No, you older in life?
I just bought the ship and then I started sailing.
I love it. Was this the ship?
Yeah.
How long is your...
It's like 30 meters.
Wow, so that's 90 feet,
Yeah.
approximately. Okay. And draft? How deep?
It's 3 meters. It's
12?
No, it's 9 feet.
Oh, only 9 feet. I think it would be more.
3 meters.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that is-
no, 12, three times, no, you're right, 9 feet. I have to do the conversion. So I saw your map where you started and you
Yes.
sailed to Iceland and all through the Gibraltar and up the Med, and these were all places. Panama Canal and then down to Ecuador. Were you planning on going further south?
Oh, you? Hola.
This is my friend Robert.
Hola. Hello, Robert. August.
August, September,
Hi, young man.
November. Remember.
Every time, every month is good.
You know, this is sailing. The June too soon, July standby, August if you must, September remember, October all over. What's the November?
I know. I never heard.
No,
about this.
right.
I just invent September. Remember?
So yeah, August.
Yeah, yes, the whole thing about that.
And now the ship lives this here.
Yes.
Do you live here on
No,
the?
no, no.
No.
It's now. I gave it to a local theater group.
Okay. Okay. So you live nearby? Are you here?
No, I'm back to Holland where I came from.
Oh, you went back to Holland. So we're lucky to see you.
Yes, very much
Oh.
because I hardly.
Wow. Now I see the different changes in the ship on the pictures.
Yeah.
It's a fishing ship, and then you had the sail. Was it sailing, and then
Plus the theater ship.
theater ship?
It started as a sailing ship.
Yes.
This is the original kind of how it looked like.
That is so cool. I love it. Now, do you have another boat in Holland? Do you do more?
No,
You're
no,
done?
no. I just had one boat in my life. That's enough.
I love it. I think this is a great way to celebrate the ship and the ship's story, and just seeing it still not, you know, sitting somewhere. This is a great idea.
Is it possible to see the engine room?
Yes, but then you have to go yourself.
That's fine.
Wow, I'll go with you because I want to see
Okay.
the engine room.
This little corridor here
Yeah.
What made you decide to buy a ship?
to see the world.
I like that. That's cool. Same reason why I bought one.
And when you look back on it, obviously you've done it. But when you look back on it, would you have done it differently? If you had to do this all again, what would you do
I don't
differently?
think so. No, it was just one big improvisation.
Yeah, but it's a life journey.
No, yeah, but to my surprise, it went very well.
Excellent.
I could have done it.
Well, completely unique, huh?
It is, yes, of course.
Nobody else has done it.
Not like that. I mean, that's unique. It's different. You cheap way to see the world, right?
And in terms of family, you have family?
His wife.
No, we had my family with the crew that has been here for
Whatever.
33 years.
33 years you were on the boat. Wow. What was the worst, scariest place you ever sailed?
Well,
The worst storm?
no, it's not really a storm, or some mistakes you make which could be dangerous.
I've made mistakes, I could tell you. Oops. Oops, my boat forgives me though.
Oh, this boat survived.
This boat survived.
I'm getting there now. First I want to go and have a look at the engine.
I want to see the engine room too.
Let's go have a
This is the
Then you see in the
helm, and the rudder post is massive. Rudder post. Wow. He has a hat collection here. It looks like you have a sailing hat, a sailor hat, a top hat. I like this hat here. This is nice. The one with the red trim. And then of course the hat you're having, is that your captain's hat?
Well, it's my newest one.
Your newest one. You've had many?
Hello.
This is my friend Diana. She's trying your drink. She's trying the drink.
Azad. This is Azad, eh?
Is this? Did you come up with this drink?
No. This is the Azad cocktail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Really
I,
nice.
I need to
Thank
make it named after the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to make a drink named after my boat. My boat's name is Bob. Bob. And one time I, hit rocks. So I want to call Bob on the Rocks.
Bob on the rock.
But I haven't found the flavor yet that really tastes like oh shit. It has to taste like oh shit, because that's how it felt when I realized that the jetty had broke and spilled into the channel.
Yeah.
And my keel is 6'5", you know, the depth, so
Very good.
oh, so I need to come up with a flavor
I tell you, Bob is the one in Holland, publicity, official publicity, the one who makes sure that if he goes to the party, he does not drink.
That's a good drink. Maybe just water. Bob on the walks is just water on ice.
Dutch Bob is not supposed to drink.
No, but it was for after, because I was not drinking. No, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. But afterwards, after we get the boat safe and I haul out to check and everything, then I wanted to drink because it was dark. It was nighttime. It was late. I was practicing a night anchor, and coming around the jetty, drop the anchor, sleep. No, that did not happen. Then I needed a stiff drink. Very excited. So thank you, August. Again, I'll try to find you so I can send you a link to this little video. And we will be back. We're going to the engine room. Oh, I gotta get down there. Okay. I'm going in. But y'all know I kind of got a little big booty and it's going to have to get sucked in. So I'm going to give Diana the phone. No, you can come down further. What is my phone? I never found it. Look at this. Oh my God. Wow. I never seen this in my life. This is the engine room. Look, all his tools. Yeah, oil can. Gotta have oil for a diesel. Wow. The reality is I can't even get enough. It's okay. Look at this jug.
This is the boiler or what?
Generator, compressor, electric. I think that's for refrigerant.
Look at Robert above your head.
Exhaust.
I know why the ship is on land.
Yeah, that's what I said. Never mind the sailing and the hardships, the electric wires will kill you.
Wow. What a play. Look at the fuses. Here.
Yeah, old
The fuse
ceramics.
box.
And this is what I meant, done.
Is this the shaft?
That's
no.
the shaft, yes.
Is it?
Yeah. This is the flywheel up here. This is the shaft, that's the top shaft.
Prop shaft is huge. Oh, look, this is not supposed to be down. This should be down, not up. Don't. Robert.
Some other piece of museum behind it.
Museum? Wait, what?
Everything has a museum.
You should have let me video. I'm gonna put my phone in there. Get out of the way, Robert. You're in the way. Transmission box. Yes. No? Transmission. Wow, is all I can say. Can you get up high and show this whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow. What is this? Steam.
Exhaust.
Exhaust.
Exhaust stack.
Okay, yeah, this is this whole thing here.
Silencer.
Exhaust, it comes
stack.
down. You see, come down. Oh, go slow. See, like this.
4-cylinder.
4-cylinder.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Diesel?
3, 4. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, let's look and see. Industry.
Motorfabrik Holland. DNH Young Wood. September 19, what's that date? Yeah, bring the light.
Hold on.
50.
1959. Let's see, what else can we identify?
Electrical mess.
Electrical mess. But it's not a mess, it's just ingeniously put together.
This is some
The
kind
belt.
of
Drive. This is this generator. I love the new light bulb. Random.
Yeah, see, just turn up and turn on the switch.
Don't turn on the
Touch
switch.
any of these wires.
I think.
That's a counterweight for something outside.
Oh, okay. A counterweight?
Yeah.
I see that. Oh, okay, okay. Make a note of where that comes out. And then there's another little engine up here. What is this?
That's a generator.
I thought this was a generator.
That's well.
Another
This
generator?
could be a replacement generator because this
Possibly.
This is not original.
No.
And there's
No,
its
it's far too new.
exhaust.
Oh, yeah, and it has another exhaust.
And there's another generator on that side with another motor.
I gotta get over there somehow.
Be careful of the hole in the floor.
Yeah, there is a big hole in the floor. Robert, I cannot stop her. Oh, there's a note. Oh man, this is so cool. You're missing out, Robert. There's all kinds of cool shit over here.
I'm kind of envious of all your pointings that you're doing.
Yes, you should be. I have found cool shit.
What's
Mooch.
this on the wall there?
Huh?
They're in front of you. And it's on the wall there.
Air pressure, maximum 20 bus. Z meter, dry freeing. We will transcribe all of this. Luthum compressor. It's an air compressor.
Yeah.
You want to see this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, look, maybe this is the meters. Oh, there's more words written on the wall. I'm just gonna hold the camera here for everybody to see, and then I will look at it later and transcribe it with Robert's help, maybe. And then this is something back here. Oh, you really should come over here, chicken. I did it. You should be able to do it. Look, there's more little nooks and crannies. If I fall, I will land not in
That's an oil compressor.
oil compressor.
3-stage compressor.
A 3-stage. What does it compress?
It could be water, it could be oil. No, I think it's probably water pump.
Check. This is some kind of a radiator right here,
Yeah,
I think.
that's the-
Check water.
This
This right in
is a
front of
motor.
me.
This is a motor.
This is another motor.
This is another motor. This motor drives that, whatever that is. It doesn't drive too much for too long.
He's saying it doesn't drive too much for too long. Well, that's why it's sitting on sand. Okay.
And there's a second pulley as well, another compressor of some sort. Yeah. I wonder when last that thing worked. Ah, that's what happened. It's got a pulley on the back side there, that pulley drove, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's kind of
And
interesting.
there's a piece missing out of there, because that's
This pulley. See if you
this
can.
motor had a shaft to there,
Yes.
and then that would have driven this pulley. You
So
see,
this
the
is what
shaft
he's
is missing.
talking about. Here's the shaft that's missing. Here's where the pulley would have been turning
This
something. Maybe. What the hell? This is the front of the ship is
Yeah.
that way.
No, these are auxiliary equipment. There's nothing to do with.
Okay. Careful, I can't get
ventilation.
out. I'm stuck in this little spot. Look at the bilge has water in it, y'all.
Yeah. In an oil, it's full of water. No, it doesn't mean.
It makes me wonder if it has an operational bilge pump. More, look, you'll see this later. This cap of this plastic jug here. That's
Yeah, it's just keeping the muck out of that hole.
Yeah.
That's actually
Holy shit. Diana's being very quiet. Diana's like, no ships for me.
I think she's terrified.
She's like, don't go over there. I'm in no man's land over here. Can you imagine? Oh wait, what is this? This is a shovel. Now why would there be a shovel in here? You don't suppose it had coal in it at one time?
No, I don't think so. There's water tanks and diesel tanks and I don't know what else behind you. See there?
Okay.
Here's the manhole coming out down. There, yeah.
This is what he's talking about.
And there.
Somebody
I think
just flushed the
sewage.
toilet. Yeah. Let's assume that the brown stuff is glue and not
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I'm
Yes.
worried about the
and
brown.
not and not making the poops. I'm still just mesmerized by this. Look at the clamp. Wow. Wow is all I have to say. All right, Robert's gonna demonstrate how you get out of the
It's quite well organized.
engine room. Yeah, I thought it was all right. It's definitely a journey up. Into here. So I have to shut my phone off because 3 points of contact, don't break the rule. Ciao, folks. This is a theater in the bow, in the sort of the ship. This is what he would do. Wow. So there's usually something in every ship, and inside this ship is a theater with, I don't know, 33 years worth of collections. Not in the bow of the ship, in the...
I like these pictures. Big ones,
Looks like a dressing room.
Backstage.
Huh?
Backstage.
Backstage, dressing room.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Look at you. So cute.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is the view from the stage. There's the stairs that we came down.
Baby.
She's a nerd pirate.
She even managed to look sexy in that, you know that.
You want to try another one?
Yeah, maybe.
War cry. Ah! Is that the? It's the Alice in Wonderland hat, right? Isn't that the? Turn this way. Little smile for us. What? Adorable. We'll forgive Robert for calling Diana sexy because he's wearing that hat.
Wow.
I have to explain to him that there's children on my channel. Although none of the videos are loaded for children. So I suppose we can, I mean, if I can say fuck, he can say sexy. This is why I'm not monetized. Oh, you have a puppet?
Yeah.
Now you can chastise Robert with your old lady puppet.
Hola, Hola, how are you?
Bon dia.
Hola, Ian. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien.
¿Cómo está? Hola. Ha.
Hello, guys.
Adorable. Who, I can't remember this character's name, but I know he's from Alice in Wonderland. It was a Johnny Depp character.
Johnny Depp, yeah.
The Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter.
It was the Mad Hatter. You're the Mad Hatter.
Yes, baby.
You're muchos loco.
Too much crazy.
You have to be too much crazy.
Mucho loco.
Hola.
una bodega, pero fue mi cuarto.
Your ears. Why do you wear the ears?
Why?
So you can listen.
No, I can. Don't have to listen.
Ah,
I can't listen with the ears.
interesting. Interesting. Do a little rattle. You still wear the bells. Thank you. So cute.